Hi there, furry friends and neighbors. It's Brad, and I am talking to you from Hebden Bridge at Mama Weirdigan's youth hostel, which is the place where we have our retreats every year for the past 6 years, I think. And I'm talking a little quietly because we're supposed to be in silence, and I don't want anybody to be disturbed by my talking to you folks. But right now, most of the other people are in yoga. And I wanted to share with you an email that I received the other day. I am going to London on the 4th of July, so please see hardcorezen.info/events for more info on that. You can still sign up. They sent out an emailing to various people to promote this thing, and here's one of the responses they got back, which was CC'd to me. Brad writes way too many books to be considered a Zen master. Zen teaching and teachers are a joke. I have never encountered a Zen teacher that didn't make me want to vomit. Better to have a study group to read together the Shobo Genzo free of charge, donations only. That is the Zen way, not for profit. Or gathering to work or building a community garden. I would consider 20 quid if he has secreted a Zen porn novel which he read naked. I guess that's what it's supposed to say. That might be worth 20 quid maybe. But I honestly think his hardcore image is total hype. Proof is his lame take on medicinal plants and mushrooms. Just saw a blog post of his. He struggles with depression, so maybe he needs to learn about medicinals. But no, his advice is keep staring at the blank walls. It works. Does it, Brad? And here's my reply. Yeah, it works pretty well, I'd say. Much better than medicinals. Hugs are better than drugs. Guess I won't be seeing you. Hugs, Brad. So, this brings up an interesting point which I have addressed on my blogs and maybe in books too, I'm not sure, but definitely on the blog, but never in a video apparently, because I just had a look and I don't see one. And that is, should Zen be free? Because there are a lot of people out there who believe that Zen should be free and everything should be free. Well, Zen should be free usually ends up meaning somebody else should pay for it. That's what my friend Alan said, and he's right. The groups that offer meditation for free, I can't speak for everyone because I haven't looked at every group that does this, but every time I've encountered one, they've been a little dodgy, as they say over here in England. There's a group, for example, in Los Feliz, in where I live in Los Angeles, and Los Feliz is a very high rent district, and there is a new place that just opened maybe 2, 3 years ago out there, and they have this nice, it looks like a reconverted church in a real nice location on a corner on a busy street, a main street, and they have a sign out front saying free meditation classes. And I look at that and I go, well, somebody's paying for something because that's some high-end real estate you got there. And this seems to be the case every time. Whenever there is free meditation offered, it's always maybe not always, I'll take that back, but it often, very often seems to be a pitch to get something, and somebody is paying for it. And at some point, you guys who go there, well, maybe not you personally, but the people who go there, they're going to be paying for it, and that's what they're counting on. So I look at some of those groups where they're free with a bit of suspicion. I liked Nishijima Roshi's approach, which was that he charged a straight, I think, 500 or 600 yen, which is around $5 or $6, about 100 yen to a dollar, it seems to average most of the time, for the classes, and there was a set price for the retreats. Everything was a straight sort of here's the price and here's what you get. Other places do donation, but most Zen places I know of have a suggested donation. That's what we do at Angel City Zen Center. If you come to our center, you don't have to pay, but we do ask for a suggested donation of $10 to $15 per sit, and most of that goes to pay for the upkeep of the center itself. And none of it goes to any of the teachers there, least of all to me, because I have been putting some of my own hard-earned cash into sustaining that organization myself, so it's definitely not going to me. And that's the way it mostly works. Most of us who are in this game are operating at a loss. We're trying to get by as best we can. We're not trying to fleece you for cash, and we're not trying to get rich. We're doing this as an offering to the community that we're trying to sustain economically somehow. And all you folks know, because I do it at every video, I ask for PayPal and Patreon donations. I don't charge you for these videos, but I do ask for those donations, and that's mostly how I sustain myself. The books don't make that much money. The retreat fees cover my expenses when I'm traveling, and a little bit to take home, but not much more than that. So the idea that it should be given for free, one of the ways I've been explaining it is, yeah, maybe Zen should be given for free, but it shouldn't be taken for free. So if you receive the teaching, it's customary to give something back, always has been, always, right from the beginning, right from Buddha's time on down the line. It's been customary to give something back to the monks in exchange for the teaching. In the old days, it was you just directly give them food, or some people donated places. The Buddha was apparently given a retreat space by a retired prostitute, so there's that story. You can look it up. Uh, it it's never been free in that sense, and nothing is free. I mean, really, if you see something that's advertised as being for free, I don't know about you, but I'm always a little suspicious of that. So that's my little take on that, and I'm going to go back to my retreat now and do retreat things. If you want to keep on sustaining me in doing what I do and making these videos and traveling around, you can donate by PayPal and Patreon. I'll put the links below. There you go. The person who wrote that email probably won't donate, but that's fine. Maybe some of the rest of you will. I appreciate your support. It helps me get by. It helps whatever this is sustain itself in the world, and I think that's important. Thank you very much for your donations, and we'll see you next time. Please come and see me, London, July the 4th of July in London. That's a pretty interesting sort of time for an American to speak. I'm going to be doing the very first attempted episode of my podcast, Letters to a Dead Friend about Zen and London, and so be there or be a loser. See you later. Talk to you again. Jolly what? Bye.